getting, you understand? Like whenever you try to go and close to the
Are you guys okay?
on my side, no, I don't know from the side, but
I told her I liked her. I got this pushback, and it's cool. I just think we have our differences, and we haven't gotten to the point where we can talk past it. She has a notion about me that I'm jealous. I think she lies. That proves that we can not spoken.
Did you always have that notion, even after the show?
Yeah, in the house, I tell her to herself. I used to tell her, I said, you can lie to yourself a lot. I said I don't. We had a conversation about it.
So you.
Hi guys, welcome back to this space. This is day 6. Day 6 started with unseen conversations. So it was plain one by one some certain conversations that happened in previous days. OC said he's always put in the same situation as his twin bro, Ozzy. If Ozzy does something, they categorize two of them as the twins, not saying OZ or OC. So one person's affair automatically is for all of them, whereas there are two different persons. Now Ebuka was like, are you trying to say it's all Ozzy's fault? He was like, no, it's not Ozzy's fault. Ozzy is an adult and he can handle his situations. We now saw another conversation whereby Ebuka was asking Handy about her dynamics with Mickey, that what gave her the impression that Mickey loves her. Handy says she never told Mickey she likes him. And Mickey was like, he had a lot of side talks from people. Ebuka was like, he said, Chizoba. He said, so, Ebuka said, so Chizoba is the one. He said, yes. Like, Chizoba told him that, Handy said she likes his personality. And Handy's look was like, what the hell? And Chizoba and Mickey, they were having a lot of back and forth. Mickey was like, I did not say that. Trying to say, I did not tell you that. Chizoba was like, remember that day we had that conversation. You said that.
about Angie, but you also said Angie is sexy. And I was like, yeah, she looks good.
Luka shifts to Femi David and he was asking him, hope everything is cool between him and Mickey. And the way Femi sounded was like, from his own side, he's cool, no bad blood. He's cool. It's just that they don't stay in the same place. He stays in Lagos while Mickey stays in Abuja. But from his own end, everything is cool. When Mickey comes to Lagos, they meet at the gym and they connect. So Ebuka was like, all this we see. That's just, to me, that's just Femi giving a very diplomatic answer. When you people came for the lunch show, you people were in sync. You were saying we. Now I. He was more of, I'm speaking for myself, but we didn't really see any camera time given to Mickey the Great answering the same question Femi answered. Chizoba says her sister Onyeka played a game. Her game rubbed off on some people the wrong way, and some people liked the game Onyeka played. And like for every action, there is a reaction. But to her, there is no point all this name calling after a year. But let's call a spade a spade. Everybody played a game. Some people's game was just too much. Like Onyeka's game was too much. The first error was her overstretching things with the name calling of Kassia and Victoria. Ebuka asked Toby, is it cool with Kassia? Because there's one statement Toby made that if he leaves the house and find out Kassia has somebody on the outside, he's not going to talk to her again. So Ebuka asked if they were cool. And Toby said they are cordial. There's no big deal. Ebuka shifts to Ben and Chizoba, asked them how are things going? Are they now dating? They gave a very diplomatic answer. Ben says he's a very private person, that they are cool, they are fine. That even if he gets married to Chizoba, nobody is going to know because he's a very private person. His answer was just like being diplomatic without really saying anything. He turns and asks Chizoba if she gets married to Ben, will she be private too? Chizoba says she cannot lie. People you know. Can now say, let's move to relationship and ships. He now turns to Anita and asks how far between her and Topher. She said, are they official? No. Are they official? No, it did not get there. And he was like, why? Topher said it ran its course, but after Anita came out of the house, they had a conversation and it lasted while it lasted, and they sort out everything, and that's that. So they are not together. He then moves to Wanie and Sean. Wanie says, coming out of the house, things happened and they all had to, her and Sean had to focus on their brand and other things. Ebuka now cuts her and says, they keep hearing this line of focus on my brand every year, that in this franchise, this Big Brother, 2 weddings have come out from the whole thing. And these 2 weddings, these couples were not as intense as Wanie and Sean, because if he keeps allowing them, they'll all keep giving pageant answers. Wanie said for her, she can juggle work and relationship. But immediately after the show, Sean said he had to do his thing. Apparently, he cannot juggle relationship and work together. Wanie says she doesn't think it's every relationship that leads to marriage. They tried to figure out things, but they couldn't. And along the line, they just drifted. Ebuka shifts to Handy and asks if she was surprised. Handy said she was not surprised because in the house, she had a conversation with Wanie about things she did not like. Sean is not a bad person. They liked each other. I mean, they tried to figure out each other in the house, but she just knew it wouldn't really reach anywhere. And Sean says he feels it's something that has to do with compatibility. 2 of them in the house, they both said they were AS, but I guess they were still playing their game in the house. If not 2 of them, maybe 1 person was playing a game. Sean said him is not the most affectionate person in terms of words of affirmation, and that's what Wanie likes and most girls. So there are 2 different personalities.
I'm more like the most affectionate person in terms of words of affirmation.
Wanie expresses herself, the kind of lover she is.
Everything, all the love languages, I'm very, I'm embodied. I do actual physical touch, I'm there. What confirmation I did here, quality time, counseling.
Ebuka asks Nelly if she thinks Topher likes her. Nelly was like, her and Topher are similar, they are playful, they vibe a lot. Unlike Anita and Suj, that Anita and Suj are these serious people. But her and Topher, they are the playful type.
I think we were just opposites of Suj and Anita. Do you understand? We're funny. We play a lot.
So Nelly says her and Suj, they broke up like 2 months back or so, that a lot happened. Ebuka tries to get information why they broke up, what happened. And Nelly kept saying it's a family thing, it's a family thing. Ebuka was like, family, you people are not family. You people are not in DNA, you are not family. He kept probing, but Nelly did not really say much. She said they tried, but at the end of the day, I think the breakup came from Nelly. And Suj also confirmed, saying that they tried to work things out, but they both realized at some point that this thing will not lead to the future. Ebuka moves to Wanie and Onyeka. He was like, they were close, they were cool at some point. In fact, even in this reunion, they got at it. Is it day 2 or so? I can't recall. It should be day 2. They got at it, like, and it was so much back and forth. He now asks, what was that moment that everything scattered or so? And he was like, we learned one person, you people unfollowed and blocked each other. Wanie was like, she unfollowed Onyeka. Onyeka claimed that she will not know because maybe it's her handler. That's a lie. Which handler? Even big celebrities don't have handlers. How many endorsements are these housemates doing that one person has handler? That's just say your mind. You blocked. Nobody's going to kill you, girl. One said she blocked Onyeka, and Onyeka was like, they should bring her phone. Somebody should check for her. Somebody should check for her. So Wanie tells Ebuka that she really liked Onyeka, but she doesn't think her and Onyeka are cool with each other, or there's anything that can lead anywhere, because she feels Onyeka lies. And Onyeka feels, Wanie, you are jealous of me. So there's already this belief from both parties. And even in the house, many times she tells Onyeka, you lie a lot to yourself. Whoop! Onyeka claims Wanie slut shamed her. Did Wanie ever slut shame her? She didn't. She claimed Wanie slut shamed her, and there was a conversation Wanie had with Sean in the kitchen that she slut shamed her. And Sean was like, what with his expression? Definitely, maybe it's either Sean that is feeding Onyeka something, or Onyeka misinterpreting a situation. Onyeka kept saying, bring my phone, somebody should bring my phone, I have the video evidence, they should get her phone for her. And Ebuka was like, this Wanie Onyeka situation is going to pause. Let them, maybe they should go to another case. Wanie was like, no, it's not going to pause. So she should go and bring her phone. She's not going to get anything from that phone. So Onyeka goes out to get her phone herself. Will she get her phone? We can only wait and watch. Onyeka brings her phone, gives Ebuka to watch. So let me state what happened in the video before I say what Ebuka said. Onyeka was in the kitchen, yes, with Sean, and it was based on her own analysis that she was telling Sean that she feels Ozzy likes Victoria a lot, but he's kind of, he wants to sleep with Onyeka. He's attracted to her in that way. That is not slut shaming. Ebuka now tells Onyeka that not to invalidate your feelings. I don't see anything slut shaming here. What I see here is an Ozzy problem. Thank you. This is an Ozzy problem. Like, what is it? Onyeka kept rambling, kept ranting that Wanie claims to have told her everything. Wanie said, tell you everything. How? I was having a conversation with my boyfriend on how I felt. That no, Wanie is a bad friend. When one guy is going after 2 girls and he has intention to sleep with one, you'd have told me as your friend, this. Wanie said, tell you what? Were you not the one that you were kissing Ozzy? Are you not an adult? So it was too much back and forth. Like, Onyeka, chill. So Ebuka apparently was getting irritated, and on to the next issue. Woo! Ebuka tells Nelly that this thing, you and Chinwe, is it resolvable? Nelly was like, Chinwe. Nelly was like, my love. They both stand up and let's see.
Finally.
Ebuka was like, wow, this is the first, at least a peaceful moment. This is the first hug. At least something peaceful. Ka asked Nelly, her and Kassia, is it resolvable? Nelly said she doesn't have anything against Kassia. In the beginning, she genuinely liked Kassia, loved Kassia, that she has nothing against Kassia. She wishes Kassia well. She no bad blood. She doesn't have anything against her. Kassia says she loved Nelly in the beginning. She holds nothing against Nelly, that their issue self is something that if they both sat down, they would have resolved it. They would have resolved it. There was no need for all this back and forth. So that's that. That Nelly is a very sweet girl. Nelly is a very nice person. So he asks Kassia if her and Onyeka is resolvable. Kassia expressed herself that she said two things about Onyeka. One was her feeling and the other one was strategy. She said she sincerely apologized to Onyeka and she told her and Onyeka were cool. In fact, while she was teaching people music, Kelly Ray's music, Onyeka suggested they should do the whole thing on Sunday because she wanted them to do the birthday stuff on Saturday. Onyeka even was part of the plan. But when she left the house and she watched videos, Onyeka was doing faces when she was teaching people. And Onyeka was like, I did not want to be part of your husband's singing. I only helped you to give your husband a good birthday, but I did not want to sing. So they both have mutual feelings. They don't want to solve anything. Kassia also said it seemed Onyeka was obsessed with her and Victoria. Any small thing, Victoria, Kassia, Victoria, Kassia, like she was obsessed. Onyeka now says, no, it's you that you were obsessed with Onyeka. Onyeka, you were obsessed with Onyeka in your life. Onyeka's game. It's just crazy. Actually, the way, yes, Kassia said she had a feeling, when the first time Ebuka said what Kassia felt, it was a dragged issue. It was a dragged issue. It now seemed like the girl is obsessed because it was a dragged issue. They asked her in eviction, one live eviction. They still asked her the same thing in this reunion. It became a topic in this reunion. When they did not ask people like Anita, Tofa, and Co for things they said about people. Okay, Anita herself, they not to ask her anything. The only thing they asked Anita, it was all about Tofa. Tofa herself, I think they just asked him about what he felt about Mayor not getting close to the mayor. They still asked him about his dynamics with Suj. They still asked him about him and Anita. Okay, they asked him things too. But some housemates, they did not ask. Some questions, they did not ask. Sean, they did not ask Sean some things he said when he was with the twins. But it's cool. Ebuka shifts to Tofa and Suj, and he was like, is this resolvable? Tofa was like, him is a friendly person, he's a cool person, that sometime in future he's always open for a conversation. He's not a difficult person. What is playing out between him and Suj now is a thing of ego. And Ebuka asked Suj the same thing. Suj was like, I mean, I've known this guy the longest before I came to this house. So because of the example I would like to set for others that will be coming to the show, it's something they can work out and see. Ebuka says, let's wrap it up. Apparently, That's the last day of the reunion. He says, let's wrap it up. Is there anything anybody wants to say? Chinwe now closed the floor. Last housemates to speak, apparently. Chinwe was like, she wants to speak. She feels many people misjudged her, and she made her speech.
I personally didn't take anything personal from the house, whatever altercation. The moment we go at it as question, it dies down from me. You know, it's never that deep for me, and it would be nice if people gave me a chance to get to know me.
Okay.
Ebuka makes a speech to wrap the whole show, thanking the fans for standing by Big Brother Naija franchise from the whole show to the reunion and everything. And he told fans to give this housemates grace.
It means to be a part of this show, and I think it's only fair, right, that the housemates get some grace.
So guys, it's been a beautiful journey reviewing the reunion with you all, and it's beautiful. And thank you all that have been subscribing, that have been coming to my channel for reviews. I really appreciate you people. Even if it's one person per day that is subscribing or following or liking, I really appreciate. I'll be mentioning some housemates, like I wrote them in a sheet. I'll be mentioning them. I'll be seeing their outfits for this final episode. Thank you. Now, starting with Chinwe. Yeah, Chinwe is into hosting. She has a YouTube channel which she does a movie review. We have Sean. Sean has done movies, quite some movies. I've watched like one of his movies last year, but I think he did one movie too. No, two movies again this year. So he's doing well for himself. Wanie and her sister, they are doing well with their DJing. Wanie. Anita is doing well for herself too. I mean, she has her NGO. She has her leather bag brand. She's doing well. We have Mickey the Great. Mickey the Great does content on his page. He does content with dancing, sometimes without any singlet. Duh. Chizoba, I've been seeing her hosting. She's doing well. Handy too. Handy is doing well for herself alongside her sister. They have a YouTube channel, yes, which they upload, I think, more of Wanie and Handy also. I can remember. Kassia is doing well. Yeah, Kassia is doing well for herself. Sometimes we see her hosting alongside her husband. She's doing well. She has her hair care brand. They are doing well. Kelly Ray is also doing well. We've seen him in a YouTube, I think, series with ex-housemates talking about their experience. He has a YouTube channel with his wife, which every Wednesday they do interesting vlogs. There's one interesting one that I like so far. They use 3,000 or so. They will buy an item that they use and spoil each other. Who bought the most quality things? Victoria is actually doing well. She's the most followed housemate, and when they came out, she had the most gig. She got the most gig, so she's doing well for herself, honestly. Then Nelly is doing well for herself. She also has her brand. I think Food to Pot or something. I've forgotten. She also have her food brand. She's doing pretty good for herself. Ine is doing well. She's a feminist now. I think she wrote something that she's selling, a book or so that she's selling, more like advising the younger women on steps to take, like mistakes she must have made coming from a reality TV star. So I think it's a women community or so. I'm not so sure. She's a feminist though. So far, he's doing well for himself with his brand, getting gigs up and down. He's really doing pretty good for himself. Ben is still into his nightlife. Onyeka too is doing well for herself. I mean, she's been getting gigs. I think one she had, is it ITEL or so? I think ITEL. So, guys, that's all. Thank you so much. See you on my next video. Bye.